All right, ready, we're going to get started here in just a second. All right, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in here. We are actually picking up here in practice mode. If you remember the last episode, really the first few games you've watched, 2 of the 3 I've streamed, Michigan's 1-2, and a lot of it is, some of it at least has just been my bad tackling. And so while the QB accuracy is a bit of a struggle here with the 2 quarterbacks early on, missing some open field tackles has been pretty rough. So, I've literally just been in here in practice mode, just kind of running some pitches, and what I found is, and after reading online too, so this wasn't like a new idea, but it definitely seems to help holding down. So I'm the safety here, and I'm going to be turboing over here, but then L2 to kind of square up first. Well, there I got blocked, but so I'm holding L2 to kind of square up, and then X for that like tackle assist. And I mean it's better, we'll see. So I can square up, well, I still missed there. So, but again, you can see it's very different than Madden, right? And so that's something just here before the stream I was kind of trying to practice here. And again, we're going to be getting into the stream here in just a second. So, we'll see if it helps or not. But again, this is essentially college football 2020, if you want to call it that, thanks to the excellent work of those over at the College Football Revamped. They have a Discord. They have a website / GitHub, I think. Where you can get all the files. They've just been terrific. So you can see here just, we've gone through this in every episode, but I still like to mention it, is they've just done some incredible work here. Really just kind of revamping, pun intended, the college football game. And so waiting on the Big Ten update, so you won't see that here with the Michigan uniforms just yet. But they've posted a few teasers, which is kind of the image there that I was showcasing there on the stream title. And phenomenal work. So you can see there, Michigan's got the old uniforms though for the images from in-game, but very soon, any day. It said late January to early February, those would be available. So yeah, where are we at, right? We left off with Michigan, quite frankly, embarrassing themselves a little bit. What's going on, Delonte? And these things happen. Hell, we talked about it at the beginning of the last stream. Number 1, Clemson lost to Ball State, and we were kind of laughing at that. And then we got served some of our own medicine here with a loss at home, ending a 15-game Michigan win streak at the Big House, 27-20. And the way that game ended was kind of ridiculous. If you're able to go back and watch that last minute or so of that game, we had a shot, but dang, and I mentioned before, this is the game I didn't stream, unfortunately. You would have saw some really exciting, I mean, the defense was awesome. We had a kick return, a couple long touchdown passes. It was awesome, and maybe the pressure was off with me streaming. But really, I mean, we should be 3-0. I mean, truthfully, I really, really strongly feel we should be 3-0. We're not, though, and it's very important to not get stuck into that, whether it's a game, whether it's real life. But we do start the Big Ten schedule here with a team that was ranked 16th until they just lost. And so we're facing Minnesota, night game here. Lee Corso has picked Minnesota in this one, even though the rankings really lean heavily towards Michigan here, saying that we should be able to move the ball. We should be able to stop their defense even as well. You know, points per game, Michigan, not bad, but look at the offense. I mean, some of that points per game is from kick returns. We had 2 defensive touchdowns against Miami of Ohio. Our offense has been really bad, and surprisingly, this team's built to run the ball, and we are one of the worst rushing teams in the country. We just could get nothing going against Western Michigan. Really, really weird. Our total defense, not bad. Rush defense, very good. Pass defense, you know, middle of which isn't good for Michigan or a Big Ten school, but nonetheless, I mean, the defense isn't really what's costing them per se. Maybe my bad tackling we talked about, and our turnover difference, again, not killing us or anything. So I don't even know who I'm going to start at quarterback this game. So if you have input, if you watch these streams, I mean, it's kind of neck and neck, and not in a good way, between Joe Milton and Cade McNamara. McNamara started all 3 games. Milton came in late in the last game there against Western Michigan to try and give us a spark, and I think he did a little bit. I think it's safe to say he did. So yeah, they lost to, this is the schedule for Minnesota. They lost to New Mexico, but they beat Middle Tennessee State. We saw our schedule already. And it's not showing the, did I miss player stats? It must be on a different screen there. So I think we have to kind of back out of the schedule. But that's what's coming up. And again, that's going to start a Big Ten schedule that has some games that are certainly winnable, but also some games that are going to be tough. At number 5, Wisconsin. You know, we faced Penn State at home, of course, Ohio State at the end of the year. So not going to be easy at all. But again, we've gone through, and I've kind of shown you guys just how beautiful all these updates are. Some of them I've had to make myself with the database, but you got, of course, Josh Fields and so on. It's showing the 2020 stats, so you don't have any kind of weird Justin Fields playing in the year 2013 or anything like that. And again, some of those are database edits. Some of those are not included in just kind of the College Revamped install. The College Revamped mod is mostly graphical, right? Not all, but it's mostly things like you're seeing on the screen here. I mean, there's logos, backgrounds, fonts have been changed. Of course, there's jerseys, stadiums even. But they're still working on that. They have a lot of future updates planned. Like the smaller conferences don't have their jerseys done yet. The Big Ten, the Pac-10, the Pac-12, I'm sorry, don't have those done yet. So, but yeah, you know, I talked about the quarterback play. I think we can actually see our team stats here. And so if we go past some of the stuff we already looked at here, we can see the Minnesota leader. So their quarterback's done all right. Running back's averaging 100 yards a game. So they're not going to be an easy game. We'll look at their roster here in a second. But again, Cade McNamara, you can see through the 3 starts, just not good, right? I mean, certainly not. I mean, you know, 2 of these games have been cupcake games. The 55-10 game, he didn't turn the ball over. He threw 2 of those touchdowns. So outside of that game, he's got 1 touchdown to 3 interceptions. And so even Hassan Haskins, just 71 yards a game, 3.8 against 2 MAC schools. I mean, it's just not getting it done. So it has been a bit of a challenge there for sure. Let's take a look here, and then maybe we can decide on who the hell we're going to start at quarterback. So let's see. Let's go to Minnesota. I got a very good quarterback in Tanner Morgan. Not very fast, more of a pocket pass guy. Mohamed Ibrahim. Very, very good running back, even though he's just got 83 speed. So he's going to be able to probably make us miss. So we'll have to focus on that. Receiver is a little bit weak. And so, however, they have a 96 receiver in the slot. That's interesting. That is quite interesting. So, okay, apparently we need to keep a very close eye on him. Their offensive line is not bad at all. It's actually pretty damn good. So boy, their run game's gonna be tough, and of course that slot receiver, we got to be really careful. But their defense looks quite underwhelming, and so we kind of saw that in the preview. They got some good corners, so kind of the one-on-one stuff might be pretty good. Let's see what they are better at playing. Well, pretty split, 92-92, press 91, and same thing, pretty much split there down the middle. So just good coverage, guys. Again, some of this just a custom roster. I get it. These guys probably don't want to spend hours and hours updating every player perfectly. But again, the secondary is their strong point for sure. Quarterback for us, I don't know, guys, because McNamara, who is who we have been starting. And proof's in the pudding, I guess, right? He just hasn't been that good. I really liked his awareness, which is one of the reasons I wanted to start him. His throw accuracy, believe it or not, is actually better than Milton. So 77. Milton's got just a cannon of an arm. He's got a little bit more speed. And, the throw accuracy isn't that much different. So, yeah, I mean, to me, it's like we just got to go with Milton. And I see, Ryan posting in the chat that maybe a more tailored game plan. Yeah, we can. I think the trick there, is to not spam the option too much, because honestly it's really overpowering even on Heisman. But we'll try to work it in a little bit and just see, because I mean, hey, I got stopped on the goal line twice trying to use it, once kind of accidentally trying to use it, but nonetheless. So yeah, Joe Milton, let's go with it. Let's jump into some gameplay, guys. If you have other requests you want to see, I mean, recruiting right now is just kind of stagnant. I do have some guys who are ready for a visit though, and before I forget to schedule those, let's do that really quick. But luckily, recruiting's gonna, should be okay still. I just need to start winning some games. So Robert Mitchell, of course, we want to try and schedule this as late as possible, and I don't use any kind of scouting, right? That's one of my house rules there. Boy, he's a busy guy already. Or no, I guess not. Why did it look like he's already scheduled to visit these schools? Oh, because it's week 13. We're going to go week 14. Yeah, so... Well, I mean, boy, what game, what I like to actually do with these two is kind of look and like, is this guy close to signing, or do I have to gain some ground? And I would say this guy's more about I need to gain some ground. Week 13 is the team ahead of us. Penn State is also gaining on us. So really, this could be a case. Robert Mitchell might be better to bring in sooner rather than later. I mean, Penn State would be a head-to-head, but he could already have, I don't think he'll sign with Penn State, but the Nebraska visit, isn't Nebraska who he had as his number one? I guess, do we want to try to bump ahead with that? I'm just checking to see. No, they're not super close. But the other thing is, I mean, are we going to beat Ohio State? So it's tough to schedule your visits here with a team like Michigan, who just haven't been playing well. And of course, you'd think the rivalry game would make sense, but this would be before Nebraska. But they're going to get that late bump when he doesn't sign it. I think we just got to go with Ohio State here. So, sure. All right, man, hold out. Probably the same thing with the center. Ooh, we don't have a lot with this guy, so we'll have to get him to Penn State's fine. Josh Hagan doesn't have any visits. He's our, so with this guy being our top guy, like, why wait, right? I mean, I just plan to bring this guy in right away. Let's see how close he is. If he truly just wants to sign with us, wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good with him. So let's get him in soon. All right, and then I wanted to look, I forgot to actually check that center. Kind of see where he's at. Is it this guy? So what are his top schools here? Randall Stevenson. So Notre Dame. Yeah, so we can go late with him, I guess. Let's see. Notre Dame's got a pretty healthy lead on us, so might not make a huge difference. Oh, it's not too huge. So there we go. Anyway, we got the visit schedule there. Let's save this up because this game will freeze on you sometimes. Mod or no mod. Tennessee's coach got fired. Yeah, you know, the second and third route, sure. I mean, sometimes you don't even have the time. And this has been against MAC schools. McNamara's taken a lot of sacks. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Get some gameplay going here. I can't wait till the uniforms are updated. So again, some more visuals there, created by those over at the College Revamped Discord. Check those guys out. They're great. They're super helpful. Definitely go through like their FAQ stuff before you just start pinging questions. It's a really busy Discord. Your question's going to get buried, and most likely use the search feature. I've used the search feature a ton. I found my answers way faster than hoping and praying someone sees my message and replying to it as it's like ripping up the screen there. So, all right, my dog's snoring next to me. That about sums up Michigan football here in this stream.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame
JP Fleck, is that their coach's name?
By Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Former Western coach.
One of the most storied.
So he was happy with the Western win last week.
Simply a water bottle that was left behind. Michigan didn't remember to grab its little brown jug. They called Minnesota and wanted it back. Gophers said, if you want it, come win it. That's what they'll try to do today. The Gophers and the Wolverines square off for the little brown jug. That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah, Delonte, yeah. Saying the Discord over there at Revamp, yeah, it does move very, very quick.
A great rivalry game is coming your way.
I always found the highlights of a game that hasn't happened yet is weird. And I get it. They've already loaded in all the teams and graphics. It's much less memory to generate a highlight reel off that, but it just seems weird. But that's okay. We're going to have fun anyway. It's the least of our worries here. All right, on defense first. Let's get some adjustments going here. So on defense, I'm not too worried. Keep that balanced.
Michigan lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. From the 3. Gets out to about the 21.
Golden Gophers having a wide receiver like this, I think sometimes it even helps a young quarterback because this kid goes out there, he works hard in practice every day, and I think he really lifts the whole offense.
I think he does. I think he's almost like having an extension from the coaching staff into the locker room with the players. He's a guy that makes big plays, but I think he takes it upon himself to be able to help out with some of the other receivers, make sure that they're all on the same page, understand the route adjustments, understand everything that goes on with being a wide receiver and the importance of blocking. So all the little things that seem to add up and make big plays, I think this guy totally understands his responsibilities being a go-to player.
What's up, Shoop? This is on PlayStation 3, but with the PlayStation 5 controller, which works quite well. The headphones don't work.
From their own 33-yard line, it's first down.
Hey, I did it. I squared up and tackled.
The 35. Morgan comes away with 2 yards.
Wow.
Quarterback keeper.
Talk about excitement. We did it. We squared up.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He's going to try and scramble.
Come on, guys, get him.
And he's tackled at the 40.
I missed that R3 button, like in Madden, where you can just send the nearest guy on when you know the quarterback. So he's tucked it. He's not even holding it to make a throw. Got to get after him. 3rd and 3. This would be a very big stop. We're going to bring a corner blitz here, but we're going to reverse it.
3 yards
Go
to
from
pick
the
up
weak
the
side
first
here.
down. Just throws this one away.
Even though they didn't sack
Take
him,
it.
the pressure was still
That was a
enough
screen.
to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket.
Yeah, I've heard
then
some
the
issues with the
quarterback is
PS3.
gonna
I don't have
tougher time
a
getting the
I have a
ball to
really
his
nice
playmakers.
setup on my like the front room of my house. What we use for like streaming, and it's just kind of like we hook it up to the same
the
TV
return
as
man.
what I'm using here. So I use it for sometimes gaming up there, PC gaming. But I just don't have the core. It's only a 4-core processor,
Gets to about the
which I've read is
37-yard
not going
line.
to work very well with this. And
And
this is
I'm
fine.
not sure when it
I'm
goes
not
wrong. Let's find out.
I don't get as like crazy excited about all of the graphics as most people. Like I don't care what the
So they'll
shoelaces
move
look like
back
or
after that costly
what
penalty, and
mouthpiece
they'll have
these
to
guys
try
are
to get that
wearing.
yardage
I don't
back
care.
here.
I'd much rather focus on gameplay, things like that. I mean, if I could change anything in this game, it'd be more injuries in game, for offensive linemen, things like that. All right, it's predictable, but dang it.
From
As much
their
as I
own
hate the whole
17-yard
concept
line.
of like
First
establish
down.
the run, it's kind of necessary in NCAA 14.
Tackle made at about
Nice
the
power block there,
25-yard
good
line.
pulling guard.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Go Joe Milton.
And down he goes at the 43.
A part of any quarterback's arsenal should be the ability to sell the run with a good fake. He does a really good job here on the fake, and then they pick up some nice yards.
Oh, way to have a setup play. We'll go with it. Oh gosh, get through there.
Around the 46-yard
Had
line.
huge blocks. What's up, Sam?
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 46.
Stadium looks good still. I don't know if these have been updated yet, but looks pretty solid.
They go to the back, and he's hit immediately in the backfield.
That is exactly the
It's
type
tough.
of
Can't
play
get the
that
run
good
going.
linebackers make on a regular basis. And if you can make enough of
But
them,
we were-
probably going to get a chance to play at the next level.
We were early enough, and I thought maybe we could pull something there.
Got a man. Watch out here. They'll bring him down
Close.
at the
We'll go for this
47-yard
one.
line. Wow, a long gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the
Safety
offense
drop
hurt
back, left
themselves
him
by
open. He was
digging
underneath, but I mean,
themselves
that's
into a hole on 1st and
gotta take
2nd
what they
down.
give you.
So the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
It's 4th down,
go.
and they're going to try to go for it.
try not to spam plays. This is the first time I've actually called
questionable
QB
play
sneak
call here. I'm not sure
all
I
season
agree with
long.
it.
Get it. Thank you.
Up the middle for a
Oh
nice
my
gain.
gosh, I was very
The
nervous there.
defense doesn't seem to have an answer right now. They might need
I'm
to
used to
change
Madden
up
where they
some
just
of their
dive.
schemes.
Not liking what I'm seeing over there. Oh,
And he's
I
gonna be
swear.
sacked.
Just couldn't get it off.
Perfect call by the defensive coordinator.
I thought they were
He
blitzing.
brought
They did not
just the
blitz.
right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed
So
to
what I thought would
confuse
be
the
open was
offense.
not. Nice play.
They come up to the line here. It's 2nd down and 14 after the sack.
I like that he's already settled down, though. Oh, come
Fires
on.
quickly, and it's picked off.
That is such bull
It looked
crap.
like
That
the
dude is
pass was
wide
sailing out of
open.
reach, but he just climbed the ladder and made a spectacular interception.
That's such garbage. He was wide open. It's a different game, though, right? It's a different game than Madden. So you can see the press on the left, right? Just gets in between the cover, too. And that safety, like, especially, I see that safety cheating up. I'm like, oh, man, this guy's... And maybe I shouldn't have zipped it. I tried to zip it underneath. And I guess I should have just lobbed it. Because that guy was coming up to get the guy crossing. I mean, I thought that was not just a completion, but, I mean, I thought that was going to be potentially a touchdown. Ugh. Michigan's woes continue on offense. And here comes some scary momentum. I'll try to blitz a little bit more.
From their own 26-yard line. 1st down. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook.
Doesn't look like he's thrown to that guy.
He's taken down right around the 42-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
Throws it out and off. He's hit hard for a loss. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 41. Here's an opening. And he's taken down at the 47.
Just surprised that they're running him, so I have to make some adjustments, but they apparently don't care that he's got not very good speed. So I like when they focus on the quarterback, and I'll just kind of take the traditional play. Come on, guys.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 47.
Oh, yep. I got the square up.
Brought down
That's
around
so
the
frustrating.
32-yard line. Tackled after a decent pickup.
It's brutal. 7 yards.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Quick strike, and he drops it.
Jackson's the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Jackson was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 4th and 3.
It's 4th down. So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. Minnesota could take the lead with this field goal. The kick is away. It's long enough, and it's good.
Yeah, he got some good leg behind it, and he kicked an accurate ball right between the goalposts.
3-0, Minnesota. Walker ready to kick. Fielded at the 4.
Ooh.
And he just got drilled.
Almost got through that seam.
They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Fires it out. Tackle around the 36-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. Nice run there. Decent gain there on the play by the running back, and that's enough for the first.
He got 7, but it looked like for a second he could have broken it for even more. Good call.
And they make the stop at the 48.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. Nice run up the middle. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
Oh my gosh,
And
no
they
time.
get the sack.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush,
play.
because sacks can be real drive killers.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. 5 wide. This game's already shaping up to be a good one as we head to the second quarter. 3-0, Golden Gophers. Welcome back here. We resume action now here in the second quarter.
Let's go, D.
Quick strike to the receiver. And he's tackled at about the 41.
Number 2 with the tackle at the 41-yard line. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 34. He might have a chance. Makes it out to about the 29.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive that coaches love to see. Right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Good job, Ronnie Bell. Good job me not running out of bounds.
And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
He makes the PAT. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
The Tigers came into the game ranked 7th. Now bungee jumping.
Missouri's 3-0.
Gonna break. And for Missouri, they've now won 3 in a row. The Tigers get a W that's perfect to them.
You can feel the shock waves around this stadium. People can't believe that score. Michigan gets set to kick this one away. He lofts it high in the air. From the 5-yard line. He's to the 20. At the 30. Heading for the corner. He's pushed out of bounds. At the 37-yard line.
Hey, we got a Madden Super Bowl today over on the SSG Madden League. I forget the exact time, but the SSG Twitter
In a game
tweeted that out. I think it's 6 or 7 Eastern tonight. And we tweeted out the stream that I will be appearing on. Be checking that out later.
And he's stopped behind the line. So the
Hutchinson's
halfback
a good
loses
player,
about
man.
2 on the run.
This guy's been super good. Is he Steve Hutchinson's like brother, or I'm just assuming? Good player.
From their
Oh, it's
own
9 p.m. Eastern.
35-yard
Okay.
line. It's
Oh yeah, I was
second
probably
down.
thinking my time zone there.
Nice play across the middle. Tackle made around the 49-yard line.
Did a good job against the blitz that time. Gonna blitz again though.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
Brings him down at the 39-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
He's got it with room to run.
No pressure on
Nice
him.
looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
From the 31-yard line, it's first down. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line.
No gain on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to scramble down. He can't get away from the pressure. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
It's now 3rd down and long. 13 yards to go for the first down after the sack. Got it, but he's going to lose yards
It's gonna be
here.
a tough field goal from there.
Touchdown for a loss at the 36-yard line. 4th down.
field goal. We're going to try it. Oh, we know we can't block it, so isn't there a field goal? Yeah, block return.
They'll call on the field goal unit.
Roman Wilson, pretty special player if he can get his hands on it.
And this one doesn't have the distance. That ball's going to be
Shoot,
short.
I
They can
might
run
have had
this
a lot
back.
of room there. I didn't want to take it that deep, though. It's okay. Keep that in our back pocket for next time.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Michigan is up by 4.
Single coverage over on the left.
He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line. Makes his way to about the 48.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
From their own 48-yard line. First down. Milton with a nice play fake. And down he goes around the 42-yard line.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
Yeah, Joe Milton's just giving us a little bit more life here. I mean, neither of these guys are very good, but
pitch out. He's at the 30. They'll bring him down at the 23-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
if we get a secondary block on their strong safety, this could be a nice play here. Just didn't hold that one. That was a touchdown if we held that in, though.
That brings us second and 9.
Michigan holds a 4-point lead. That's a great tackle at the 26.
Unless I'm just missing something. Maybe the running back, but I mean, it would have been potentially a loss. Both safeties were deep, so the double moves weren't going to really... we would have single coverage with that one, but I mean, I'm already down by the time that receiver on the left. Yeah, if we had some blocking, we would have had the underneath guy on the right there, but yikes. All right. Let that clock tick down a little bit here.
And they'll probably try to throw here as they line up on 3rd down and 14.
Oh, God.
He's going to come up with a sack.
I wouldn't throw it. I was just trying to go to the running back. Brutal sack. There were some shots could have had down here, but like I was kind of waiting for the receiver on the right. I saw that safety coming up into like a robber, and so I was, you know, my first thought is Madden. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to go over his head one-on-one, but obviously that was shut down because NCAA plays that very differently. And I would have had the guy in the, well, yeah, I mean, there was no room for the deep ones, I guess is the long and short of that. So I looked for the running back check down right here. And I'm hitting it, and he just couldn't get the ball off. I mean, he actually had a nice little gain there. Man, sacks continue to be a problem, though. Good coverage. I'm pretty comfortable trying to kick a field goal here. We got a pretty good kicker. Probably take a timeout.
4th and long here after the
Let's
sack.
see how things look. Into the wind.
Michigan is up 4.
Maybe not. We'll just take the delay game here.
The offense didn't get the play off in time.
Not into the wind. Too much time. That sack is ridiculous.
Still 4th down.
But this happens when you're a level 1 coach. I mean,
So they've
a lot of
moved it
growing
back,
pains you
and
got to
it's
work
4th and
through.
long. Very
Ooh, I'll
high
take it.
punt. The Birds better watch out.
32-yard punt.
All 3 timeouts, so don't be too conservative here.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. There's a strike complete. He's taken down at the 17.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his
Just gotta
wide
run it out.
receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
It's 2nd down now. They're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's taken down at the 27-yard line.
Seen this story before, right?
First half of
Defense
football,
playing well,
and we head
offense
to the break.
not great.
7-3 Wolverines.
But Joe Milton's looked okay. I'm pissed about that interception. I feel like that was just BS. The sacks are just brutal.
Glad
Just
to
giving
have
away
you with
points.
us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here completely locked in on that first half. The Golden Gophers are behind at the break.
But I like it. I like there's a
really
difference
tight
between an
throughout.
80
It's
overall
lived up
quarterback
all
and like
of
a
the building up
95,
to
right?
this point. What do you expect to see coming down
I don't
the
want to
stretch
win the
of these two
Heisman with
great
Joe
teams
Milton
into the
right
second
now.
half?
It's so cool to see a game that does live up to the billing race. We see so many games that are blowouts quickly, and this is a game that's going to be back and forth. And it's going to be down the stretch, and who can make plays, who doesn't fold underneath the pressure, who doesn't make mistakes.
Annoying.
So
Little
far in the
hangnail.
second half, you don't have to worry about being down 1 possession. You know exactly what this was coming in. It's going to come down to the 4th quarter and who makes those big plays in those big spots.
Just about set to start the second half. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see which team has that decided schematical advantage.
And if they can find it, they'll blow holes 3 or 4 axe handles wide. Brad and Kirk will be there to call the second half.
You can see the logos a little goofy there. The Michigan one's covered, like the layering, right? The Minnesota was the top layer, and then the middle screen, and then the Michigan logo is behind them all.
All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about to start the 3rd quarter.
This guy's been pretty
He's at the
electric for
20.
us. Ooh.
And he's tackled at the 22-yard line. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. Michigan is up by 4. Tackled after a decent pickup.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Oh.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that
That's his
play.
first incomplete. That wasn't the interception, though.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Tackle around the 34-yard line.
Nice, easy throw. Thank you, Joe Milton. Thank you for not throwing that 16 yards off to the side.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 34. Nice run there. Evans picks up about 7 yards on the run.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Man left. 4 down. Hey, check right.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. First down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 48. Michigan holds a 4-point lead. Got the corner. Steps out of bounds at about the 45. He decides to keep it and picks up 7 yards.
So I'm always torn with those plays, right? Because I feel like we could just do that all day long. I don't know. You guys had different experience with that, especially on Heisman, or I mean, that was a newer feature in the game, and of course, like most things in EA, they really overdid it that first year. Big blitz.
Gets to about the 44-yard line. Haskins gets about a yard on the play.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. And they get nice yardage on that
Running
run.
so much better this week.
Gain of 6
Huge
yards.
difference.
That makes it 1st and 10.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Could take a shot here potentially with Bell, but we'll see.
He might not be able to get the pass off.
Man, there's just no time.
He gets sacked on the play.
These sacks are killing us.
That'll make it 2nd and long.
Had the underneath guy. I didn't like what I saw with Ronnie Bell. The guy on the left was legit double covered. So yeah, it would have been the guy releasing, but I mean, by the time I even had a chance, everything was covered. I think like establishing the run would help with that. Let's see if I have any setup plays here.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long. Michigan is up 4.
Oh,
Ran
dude,
his tight
catch
end, and
it.
he wasn't ready for it.
Catch it, my dude.
The intended receiver on that way. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
They've looked good so far on third down in this drive. Let's see what happens here. Delivers to the halfback on the screen. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 10 on the go. That brings us 4th and 7.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. So the senior kicker is unsuccessful this time. Still, our score, 7-3, Michigan.
Gosh. So close.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
Oof, he's
Got an
smoked.
opening. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 44-yard line.
That brings us 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Oh,
Into coverage,
nice.
is picked off.
Go, baby, go.
Brought
Oh,
down
nice.
at the 40-yard line. And he probably should never have
Had
thrown
the cover
that
2
ball.
on there.
When your
Worked
receivers
out.
are covered like that, sometimes as a quarterback, it's
Cover
better
2
to
zone.
just
That's the
take
first
the
time I
sack
called it
and
all
take
game,
your
too.
chances with a throw.
See if we can set up play here. Nothing. Usually the coach will recommend it if you got it.
From the 40-yard line. 1st down. Michigan is up by 4. Complete. He's got room. Tackle made at about the 23-yard line.
That's a gain
He's
of
short. He's like 5'9".
1st down.
But pretty athletic receiver.
From the 23-yard line. It's 1st down. Looks like he flinched down there on the line.
False start, offense.
That penalty will move him back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15.
Waffle, how's the Madden League been? How's your team and everything?
He's at the 20.
Ooh, Chris
And they make
Evans.
the stop
Yes,
at the
sir.
12-yard line.
I love this guy as a compliment back. He's been awesome. Perhaps most importantly, fresh when he comes in.
From the 12-yard line. 1st down. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Haskins gains around 6 yards on the run.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Michigan holds a 4-point lead. Tackled for a loss.
He's really quick with his lateral movement, especially for a guy this big. He got to the ball carrier before he could get out of the backfield.
That's true. That's funny. All right, 11 and 4th. Colts, nice. Turn 5. We don't need a first down. Or, I'm sorry, we don't need a touchdown. What did I say?
3rd and 5 coming up. 7 yards for the touchdown.
Might have Bell here. We really got to keep an eye on that safety, though.
Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown.
Take it. Thank you, offensive line. For actually holding up, giving me more than a second and a half to
And he converts the
make a
extra
second
point.
read.
It was a 5-play, 45-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up.
Wow,
the
our
play
offense
calling
scored
in that
2
drive. But
touchdowns
the defense
today.
was on its heels
Big news.
most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He lofts it high in the air. Fielded at the 4.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Tackle made.
Meanwhile, our
53-yard
defense
line.
keeps playing
Michigan's
really, really well.
continuing to play extremely tough defense. This has been impressive.
It's just been impressive to watch them play with such an attitude, almost a chip on their shoulder with the energy that they're playing with. I think it's going to require that kind of
Well,
effort. to
yeah,
be able to
Ryan,
win
part of
this
it, my
game.
running backs are pretty average. And they have like 83 speed. So, you know, to break away, and this is even with that slider has the speed threshold low, meaning that there should be a bigger speed differential between players. My running backs are slow, man, right? I mean, 79, not 89 or 83, like Chris Evans 83. Got the freshman down here that I might try to look to get playing a little bit, but I wanted to kind of, I mean, you know, he's playing at a 91 overall right now. So he gets the yards. But yeah, they're not breaking away, and I'm okay with that because there's, you will. I've played with better running backs with speed and stuff, and I mean, you'll notice it. Play calling
There's got
comes
to be
into play.
some sense of urgency to this offense.
But yeah, I see what
right
you're saying. I mean,
now.
it's
They don't have the luxury of
more
wasting
sluggish than
drives
say
if they want to
Madden,
get
but
back in the game.
I'm okay with it.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
Easy, 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 easy. Open up.
Oh my God,
He's tackled at the 42-yard line.
that guy's so fast. His agility, I just can't like get him to settle in when I get up there. So
It's
let's
second down now. They're
let's
just
keep
a
a
few
focus
feet
on like
away from that
closeout
first down
strategy,
marker.
right? I mean, we have an 11-point lead here, approaching the 4th. Come on.
And down he goes at the 40.
That's a loss of 2 yards on the play. 3rd down.
Trevor Lawrence MVP, nice. Yeah, I imagine he's probably pretty good in a created draft class. You guys think about Urban Meyer heading back to that area?
So it's
I mean,
third
pretty close
down,
to
and they've got
Gainesville.
about
Isn't
2 yards
Jacksonville
to go.
fairly close? How much longer until we hear about Tim Tebow coming back to be a coach or to,
They'll bring him down.
I can
at the
actually see Tim
36-yard
Tebow
line.
being a pretty awesome coach. Seems like just a good dude. I guess it's a good start. So that was a game plan there, right? Focusing on the quarterback. I'll take care of the running back. You shut down all the gimmicky stuff.
Wilson back deep to return.
Yeah, see, Ryan, I just don't like to just go speed, speed, speed. Like, there's more to it, especially on Heisman. Like, I mean, player awareness, stuff like that.
Wilson takes it to 25, and he makes it out to about the 37-yard line.
Like, you know, for instance, with the receiver, I don't care how fast you are. Just run routes, catch the damn ball.
They're really getting after the quarterback tonight. This defense has been.
You got
bringing
speed,
the
awesome.
blitz,
I'll try to
and
use
is
it.
Having success getting to him.
But
This offense just torched
sometimes
the
like to
defense
come out
through
kind
the
of like
air
in
with
a,
great passing attack on their last
you know,
drive.
where
Yeah,
Peyton
when this
Manning used to
defense
come out
went
with 3
over the
plays out of the
sideline based
huddle.
on the way they've been playing
So I'm
so
looking
far,
here. I don't like
think
the
the quarterback's
screen.
gotta be lit. He's
Oh,
got
it's
to
gonna
get in
audible
the
it.
face. He's got to challenge
But I'll
them.
call a
He's gotta
screen
get
'cause I don't really have any
their
audibles
emotions
to a screen.
going, because when you play
I'm
defense,
too lazy
it's not
to
just about X's
go
and
set my
O's.
own audibles,
It's about
so
attitude and playing with a lot of confidence.
that's the way I just kind of do it. I'll come out in the screen and then do we want to try something different? A deep pass, short run, play action pass. But at least you have that screen, you know, kind of in your back pocket there.
from their own 38-yard line.
Last play of the third
It's
quarter,
second down.
potentially here. Hope we don't fumble or something stupid.
Got some open field. He's taken down.
I see
at the
Joe Milton almost broke
49-yard
that. If I was able just to kind of get into that seam. But, you know, do you want me to get into that seam every single time? Like, I mean, that's just when it's not... I don't know, I like the challenge. Alright, so that's going to be that quarter. See if we have any setup plays here while we wait. Don't so. I have a pretty... Again, my coach is a level 1, so I mean... Not a whole lot going right here. 11-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Oh yeah, is Tebow still...
That's 3
Well, I mean,
down
how's that
and 1
really
to go.
going, right?
The Wolverines in front by 11.
Oh, I don't know anything about the cover-up stuff. I just assume like and this is probably awful, but I just assume most people have, you know, in whether it's pro sports or politics, any kind of like big, where you have a spotlight on you, it's like they're all probably hiding something. And again, that doesn't make it right. It's just, I guess, just speaking. I don't know. I could see him being a good coach.
Into the fourth quarter now, and we're back to the
If you're going to build a staff with coaches who are like morally sound through and through, good luck. Ooh, big hole. There you go, Ryan.
40.
See?
He's at the 30. That's a great tackle.
Just got to start using my juke a little bit. Haven't had any open space to do it. Momentum's going to play a big role too. We don't have like blazing momentum, but we definitely have it. I mean, you can feel it when you play. By the way, again, you know, if you get a PS5, I get it. You're maybe not playing a lot of PS3 right away, but the controller really, it's so much better playing with this controller. And the PS4 controller was much, much better, and that will work too.
From the 28-yard line, first down.
Might have been there, but I would rather throw something here. Try to run around the splits here they're bringing.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's a gain of 6 on Sunday. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Yeah, you know, putting some speed in on screens, sure. Do that. Oh, I want to keep him honest here. Let's try the old slant here.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Nice pitch and catch for the first down. And he's
I'm really
taken
conservative
down
on
at the
that, and
3-yard
tell
line.
myself, like, if that's not open, man, don't force it. There's a time when I don't care I get sacked. It's kind of at this point.
First and goal from the 3. Let's see if they can muscle
Joe
this
Milton,
one
though,
in.
not bad, right? Game manager, 10 of 13. What was that bogus interception? One incomplete, that is. Get in there.
Tackle around the 1-yard line.
That brings him 2nd and goal.
They line up in the jumbo set.
Just push these dudes. We know their line sucks. We saw this ahead of time. There
Touchdown,
you go.
Wolverine.
Get in there. All right, Michigan's looking good.
Great job of finding the space to run and just bursting in for 6.
Coach Lowe trying to save his job here. We needed this game. We're not out of it yet, though.
And he adds the extra
But it's nice to see the offense put up 3 touchdowns, which doesn't seem like much, but the way this career has been going, it's a lot. Oh, you're talking about Gosh, Ryan, we've been talking about a different person the whole time. Why am I drawing a blank? The old Ohio State guy. The Jaguars coach now. I always want to call him. He's not Jim. Or Urban Meyer. You're talking about Urban Meyer. But so I was talking about Tim Tebow being a good coach. Like, I thought he would be. I could see him being a pretty good coach. He's a patient guy. He's, seems pretty knowledgeable about the game, things like that.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Yeah, Joe Milton's definitely earned another start, it seems. Thank God our defense, though, let us kind of get our feet under us.
Fields it at the 1. He's to the 20.
And there's me over pursuing.
And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line.
Hey, we can go on a little run here. I mean, starting 1 and 2 doesn't sound so bad if you finish 10 and 2, right? But let's take it easy. I don't want to just sit and pass just yet.
Pulls it in, and he's in the open field.
But
he's pushed out of bounds at the 37.
I don't want to just give them 3 yards running, but if they are going to start passing every play, we'll switch it up here. Yeah, Urban Meyer. Yeah. We were talking about, but then I said, I wonder if he's going to bring back Tim Tebow, kind of joking as like a backup quarterback to like Trevor Lawrence. But then I was like, oh, what if he brought him in as like a coach? I mean, especially if he's going to try and run a similar offense. I mean, I would totally bring in Tim Tebow to be my quarterback coach.
And he's tackled at the 45-yard line.
And, the whole minor league baseball thing, like, I'm pretty sure Urban Meyer can afford to get him out of that contract.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Let the dream die, Mr. Tebow. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me one bit if he ends up on that staff.
Let's go! Black and 5! Motion flag! 85!
He's on the run.
Ooh!
Dives for extra yardage.
Smashed him. Yeah, Urban Meyer, I don't know. I mean, he's a college football coach of a big program. Like, is he that unique in being
First down, 10 yards to go.
a bit of a scoundrel? I mean, honestly,
The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide
again, I'm not
receivers
trying.
in formation.
That's not even fair to say. I don't know the dude or anything. I just,
Quick out to his receiver. He steps out.
I guess it's not surprising, right? I mean, I guess that's where I'm at with it. It's like, all right, it's. And I don't know, it's as much as I disagree with it, like, being a shitty husband doesn't mean you're a shitty football coach. I mean, that's not my problem, I guess, If I'm a fan of the team he coaches up or whatever, I mean, it's just,
And he just gets rid of
again, I'm not trying to be heartless or anything.
If
It's
you
just,
let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Third down,
but I
they
totally
need to
get it. I mean,
inside
I get
the
where,
43.
as a parent sending your kid, like, this guy's going to be kind of helping your son become a man, and, I mean, yeah, shit. Oh, I tried to big hit there.
Right around the
So, yeah,
42-yard
it's
line.
slippery slope, man. But, I mean, people keep hiring this guy, so, that tells you right there. I mean, actions over words. You can send out as many press releases as you want that you're disgusted by X and Y, but keep paying the dude, I mean, millions of dollars, guys. What does that really mean?
He's scrambling.
There we go. But I'm excited to see. I'm really excited for, I guess, Jack, because like Jacksonville's been so irrelevant, man. They've been so irrelevant.
This is the
And if
8th play
anything,
of
it's
this
gonna be fun to
drive.
watch. Him with Trevor Lawrence.
Defensive
I mean, I think that was a very strategic. It's a perfect fit for him, right? He's kind of back to where he was, where he was coaching in Florida. There
Fires
you
in a
go.
hurry. Interception.
He's outside of Ohio, he
He's at the
probably had
30,
more success
and
at
he
Ohio
was that
State, right,
close to
than
turning
Florida,
that
I would
into a
say.
big
I'm trying to remember
play.
how long he was at Florida. He won a national championship at Florida, didn't he? Michigan putting this game away. This is so nice. Where the hell was this against Western Michigan. How do we lose to Western Michigan?
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 24.
No. This game I actually kind of like. When you call an audible, they'll adjust. So just because I think something's open, it doesn't mean it will be.
He fights forward to about the 23.
So run this clock.
Pick up
Score
of a
another
yard
touchdown
for
and
the
get the
tailback.
hell on the bus. Take our little jug and get back on the damn bus to the airport. Because let's be real, these players aren't busing anywhere.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 23. Catches
That
it,
one
he's
developed
looking for
late.
more.
I
He goes
tried to
out of bounds at the 9.
told myself, like, don't throw it if it's covered. I'll just scramble and throw it out of bounds. Look at that throw. That was weird. But that developed. That opened up later than it did earlier. So it was weird. It was like my primary, and then I just waited a second because there's no pressure, and then it became like my secondary read too. A little strange. Probably start shooting clock here. Let's get out of here.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. And they get nice yardage on that run.
Ryan, are you using Notre Dame? It's hard not to. They look amazing in this game.
Just under 3 to go in
Get
regulation.
some blocks, tight ends. Fullback, come on, let's go.
And he has it on the corner. Touchdown, Michigan.
The blocks.
That was a very good all-around effort. The running, the blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
And he tacks on the extra point. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
Time for a trip to the greater Chicagoland area. Action in Evanston. Penn State prevails. They win by 5.
Northwestern.
All right, thanks, Reese.
It's my wife's
Michigan
grad school
to
there.
kick.
Hot back deep to return.
Excellent kick. He's tackled at the 25. The Golden Gophers thought they had the right game plan and the right player to do it.
Pouring it on,
Didn't
I
work
guess,
out.
as much as
Yeah,
we
I think
can.
the game plan and the star player came into this game with a lot of confidence. What they weren't able to really think about was how good this defense would be that they were facing today. And today they just got completely shut down.
We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
That last pass was good for maybe 5 yards.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it, and they keep moving the defense back.
Ryan, do you go with like the existing coach, or did you create a new coach, or
From their own 30-yard line.
is it still Kelly?
It's
He's the
second
coach, still,
down.
right?
They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. He's going to try and scramble. And he's going to come up with a sack.
That's a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Man, guys, if we had won those first 3 games, we'd be looking really nice right now. Which game is that, Ryan? Is that NCAA? Sorry, sometimes the responses are like 10 minutes after a conversation I'm remembering.
From their own 29-yard line. It's 3rd down. Just under 2 minutes in the
These
game.
guys both go deep. I'm going to have some trouble here.
Throws to the back quickly, off his hands, incomplete.
When you're in a position like this where it's late in the game, you just cannot afford to have such an unproductive possession.
Punting. No, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
Crawford is the punter. Wilson fields it at the 35. They'll bring him down at the 39. Michigan's proven to be the better team in every facet of this football game.
Boy,
Hey, we broke 300 yards.
Lights out. Their offense is taking advantage of their opportunities. Everything has led them to a very comfortable lead.
Most of that was second half, too.
Well, late in the fourth quarter, this game has been over for a long time, and now we just want to get out of here like these two teams do. And they make the stop at the 42.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Yeah, the mounting work's worth it. But man, your team's ready to go. Notre Dame looks fantastic.
It's 2nd and 7.
There was just that little lag in that little exhibition game we were doing, and I don't know if that's every game, but I mean, I've seen lag, I guess, outside of that game too, though. So luckily, it's more just it freezes, right? It's not so much like a, I guess by definition it's a lag, but like it's not like it like messes you up. I mean, it does if you're in the middle of like a pass, maybe, which has happened to me. But can we just kneel the ball? They're not taking timeouts, right? Give me my coach XP here.
Ball on the 48. Michigan comes to the line holding that commanding lead. He takes a knee.
Yeah, gosh, I've played every NCAA I can remember. I honestly think I've played and owned every single one of them. All the way back to the Bill Walsh college days when you'd be playing South Bend versus Ann Arbor. South Bend versus College Station.
Well, one team showed up strong today. The other team,
great game.
Unfortunately, didn't
They're
show
fun.
up at all. 28-3, Wolverine. Let's get Kirk Herbstreit's final thoughts on
That was
this
a
one.
crazy
Herbie,
play.
what do you got for us?
Well, this rivalry game didn't live up to the hype this year. There's pure gratification on one sideline.
Give me that jug.
and
Where's
sheer
that jug?
disappointment on the other. You can bet that the loser in this one will have this date marked in red on their calendar for next year.
Go get that jug. Hey, there it is. Sweet.
For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, Joe Milton. Looked good. I mean, our offense scored all 4 touchdowns. This lag is so funny. All right, college revamped. Come on, you got to release the Big Ten. At least give me Michigan. Can't wait for that. Their stuff just looks great. Again, if you haven't checked them out, check out their Discord. They got instructions on how to do it. Use that search feature, guys. Again, just from my experience, you're going to get answers a lot quicker. They're super helpful, but they're just swamped with questions. So asking maybe something really specific, but using the search, because someone's probably already asked it, probably that day even. So you're going to get really quick info that way. And it is not terribly difficult to set up at all. You just need a flash drive, you need a PS3, and you need to copy the game. That is it. The PC, I believe, is even easier. But you need to have at least, I mean, a pretty substantial. Like I have 32 gig of RAM on this machine in the front room, where I would do it It's got a i7 processor, but it's only 4 core, and so it would have trouble from what I'm seeing. So I'm just playing here on PS3, and it's been fine. But anyway, let's take a look here. Some team stats. Our game really just controlled by Michigan, especially the second half. It was very, very close still, 7-3 at halftime. Ran the ball very, very efficiently. That, of course, allowed us to pass the ball pretty efficiently, even though it's just more of a kind of a game management style from Joe Milton. That's fine. That's all we need. We are not Texas Tech with the way this team is built. So let's see, 4 of 7 on third down. They were 2 of 7. Again, that's a huge part, especially on Heisman. Getting control of that momentum is just an enormous thing. We won the turnover battle. Actually saw some penalties. So time of possession, huge. I mean, they didn't have the ball very often. Player stats themselves. Let's see here. Joe Milton, over 200 rating. College football rating there, 11 of 14. Very, very efficient. Sacked 5 times. Again, that's just been a big problem with us. Haskins ran very, very well. Chris Evans ran even better. Half the carries. Joe Milton ran 11 times, but those sacks brought down his total. And Zach Charbonnet even got in, getting a carry there. You gotta love when you have like an 86 third-string running back who doesn't get carries. Oh, the joys of being a big program. Ronnie Bell, quietly, a nice game. 78 yards and a score. Everyone else just kind of chipped in at that point. He was just getting open. Definitely our best receiver. So the blocking, again, definitely leaves a lot to be desired. We got the freshman here. He's had a rough first year, true freshman at right guard. Center gives up a sack. Yeah, just not good all around, really. Tackles pretty well distributed. We're getting in the backfield quite a bit. Just 2 sacks for us, both right up the middle, defensive line, 2 interceptions. Let's see how they did. They had pretty good coverage on a lot of plays, but we did not throw in the coverage today, which is big. Even the interception, I still just feel that was a throw I'd keep making. I mean, especially in Madden, that's wide open. The sacks here, pretty rough. Right up the middle, 3 sacks for him. So 5. Nothing off the blitz, though. Let's see what their stats were. Their quarterback was pretty underwhelming. 66%, but the 2 picks. They couldn't run the ball very much. Well, their running back did okay. 8 carries for 44, but we finally shut down the quarterback that was kind of eating us up there in the beginning. And just not much there receiving. So, yeah, big win for Michigan. Gets us back to 2-2, which, man, really could be 4-0, but that's okay. Can only do so much, right? Just keep moving forward. But yeah, we can. I know sometimes I like to advance, and we'll check out the scouting here at the end. We have our visit schedule. I got all my points spent, so we can quickly just advance the week here. But let's save things up before we do that. Coach upgrade. And I guess I should have saved the franchise or the Dynasty as well here. To our backup file. Look how fast the PS3 is. You guys think the PS5's fast? Alright, so I think we're set to advance. And while we do that, we can just, so we'll be at home against the Fighting Illini, University of Illinois down there in Springfield. Yeah, I mentioned earlier there's a Madden Super Bowl going on today in our SSG Madden League. I'm not a part of that league. I have been in the past, probably about 2 or 3 years. Tons of fun. I've just been enjoying solo play a little bit more, but I know Waffle's in it, and I know one of the original owners is in the Super Bowl. I forget the other guy who's in it, but yeah, the stream was posted out on the SSG Twitter account yesterday, so take a look at that. The The slider set I'm using for this on Heisman is J-Kits. That's up on Operation Sports. I've mentioned the Revamped stuff a bunch of times. And I'm on Twitter at Lowe47. Of course, this is YouTube, and this is PS3. So if you like following along with this Dynasty and others, of course, MLB The Show, should be hearing some news in February. Yeah, please go ahead and subscribe. It's super appreciated. I'm still not to 1,000 subscribers yet. People don't watch franchise mode, but damn it, I'm not streaming Diamond Dynasty stuff. It's just boring to me. So I like the stories that are developed in these modes, and I think they're a lot of fun. And again, even the leagues we're hosting at SSG, I mean, a lot of that comes to life by developing those stories, right? I mean, at the heart of it, one of the biggest things in human development has been the love of storytelling. I mean, you can go back thousands of years, right? And you know, Dynasty mode is a way to do that through gaming. So it's something that's always interested me. So this week we get a ton of recruits ready to visit. That's really it, and that's okay. It's still pretty early. Got a coach upgrade, but Michigan's back to 2-2. They will face off against the 1-2 Fighting Illini, and that'll be the next stream. So my scheduled streams, we got a couple in this weekend. It's a long weekend. My scheduled streams are Tuesday, Thursday, so tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what I'll stream yet. If you have ideas, let me know. I'm not going to jump back into Madden just yet because I'm having too much trouble going between the two games. It's a mess. Played much more clean today, having not played Madden in between. So if it'll be college football. Potentially we could get back to some NBA 2K. I know some people have been asking for that. I want to get back into that game. So let me know. It'd probably be one of those two, most likely. So, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm getting close to 1,000. Yeah, very, very close. 950 or something or whatever. But yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, for whatever we stream next. See you then.